Hi, it's Neva, another speed build. I literally recorded a voiceover before, but I realized my microphone was literally like inside my throat, so it sounded like I was just screaming down the microphone. So hopefully this time around it's not as annoying. But this is another community lot. Now, this is for the sequoias who are my crop farmers. Well, they're the only crop farmers in the whole hood. So they sell in their home business, they sell beans, squash, corn, grains, rice, all that kind of stuff. And that's like obviously the bean squash and the I think it's the grain. Is it the grain? Bean squash and corn are the three sisters in like Native American culture. So oh, okay. But anyway, so my little sister like literally giggling. I don't know what she's talking about. But yeah, they're the three sisters in like Native American, I think Cherokee culture. So they're like really important. And I'm like, well, the whole hood is like Cherokee influences. Like it makes sense for them to sell these three crops. So that was very important. But one of the main reasons why I'm building this lot is simply because I had them growing hay as well, because they just had like extra space in the lot. Like there was just a bunch of space in the back, but it wasn't enough for me to like whack out lots of just there. There's like five or four tiles, and I thought, why not just grow some hay for the animals? But they were growing like way too much hay to feed the animals. And then if you follow me on Tumblr, you'll know how much of a victim I am, because my animals keep getting like either dying of starvation, getting lost in the wild, or getting gobbled by predators like every other business day. So it's just like, at first, when I first loaded and started playing them, they had like three deer, because deer is also like a Native American thing, and also the deers look really cool. So they had like three deer, and then by the end of it, they literally only have like one now, because they got all gobbled up. And then when a doe gets pregnant, like nothing bad can happen to her, which is great and amazing. So one of the does were pregnant, and then she had a fawn, which is amazing. So now we have two. And then I think afterwards, because their business was doing incredibly well, I just bought a bunch more Hala beers. So I think they have six, but I'm just so scared, because every time I buy more animals, they always end up getting like gobbled up by like mysterious mysterious predators. Some external force is just eating my animals in front of me, and I like underneath my nose. I have no idea what's going on, but it's genuinely like, it's such a thing that it's become like an inside joke now, where I'll just post a screenshot being like, not again, and then literally my followers will be like, what the fuck, why does this keep happening to you? And honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what the tuning is in Barnyard Bash. Maybe I just have the worst luck. I don't know, genuinely. I do not understand why my animals keep getting eaten, or like stolen, or just something horrible happens to them. I have no idea. But anyway, so I built this lot simply so they can sell off any spare like hay that they had, because I think Koa, he has 80 or 75 like hay bales in his inventory, and that is a lot, man. That is so much, and they can't realistically use that. So I don't know, man. It's just, they have a lot, and I thought if I built this, then it provides me the opportunity to just like give it, or just earn extra money, get more casting points. It's a win-win overall. It's great. It's fantastic. Chef's kiss. Now, one of the things I'm really excited for is Ski. Now, Ski is Kowa's little sister, and she is popularity sim, which is great. She wants to be like the friend of the world, so she wants to be like everyone's best friend. It's so cute. She's also a secondary romance sim. So literally, I am so excited because she's turning into an adult. I think when I hop back into the game, she'll become an adult. So she's gonna become an adult, and I cannot wait for her to just be completely like reckless and just sleep with everyone. Like, because I play with Sophie the Puffin's what's it called? Aspiration calculator, which splits all the aspirations into two. So there's romance A, romance B, and I think one of them is serial romantic. So that's like Don Lothario, and there's like the hopeless romantic, which is someone who like envisions themselves with only one person. And I found her as a hopeless romantic as her secondary aspiration, and the boy that Ski is seeing is also a hopeless romantic. But the thing is, even though they're both like romance aspirations and the game calculates like everything just assuming that you're like a fucking slag, like you're Don Lothario. Remy is like in love with Ski. All he thinks about is her. He's always rolling once for her, and I genuinely believe like this boy like wants to marry her, and like he's introduced her to his dad, Cliff, and like Cliff is kind of iffy on her. I think he just has that old man. You know when old people just have that intuition that they can just feel when something's off. So every time Ski is like a really friendly girl, like everyone likes Ski. But when she talks to Cliff, Cliff is just not feeling it ever. Like he's just like, there's something wrong with this girl. He doesn't like her. And I think because Cliff was such like, you know the way criminals just have this weird intuition. And like Cliff, obviously, I allude to it a lot in like posts and stuff. But Cliff in the past was like a hardened criminal. Like he did horrible things and stuff. And now he's like, he adopted Remy and has now moved on to like live a better life and be an honest man and stuff. But like he still has like, you know the way criminals are, they kind of like just know things that like regular people don't, or they can see things and they can see deception. And he's like, even though you give this really friendly act, I can tell that you don't have the best intentions with my son. Obviously Remy cannot see that because he is like enamored with this girl. Like he loves her down, like he loves her so much. But I think Cliff knows. But anyway, as soon as Ski becomes an adult, I want her to hook up with the new sim. He's the carpenter Mirza. First of all, Mirza is so attractive. I really popped off when I made him in Body Shop. Like, he's so attractive. And the thing is, because I like to use like photo references when I'm creating sims. If I'm not using the Pooklet method, I'm like getting up references of actual people. I went on Pinterest and I just searched up Arab because I wanted an Arab guy. For some reason I was really feeling like adding an Arab person. I don't think I've ever created an Arab person or like played with them, so I was like, let me just add this guy. And he is so attractive and he's a pleasure and romance sim, so I think him and Ski are really going to hit it off as soon as she ages up. And this sounds really creepy, but he like is like fresh in town, like new adult, so the age gap isn't too crazy, and I hate when adults and teens have relationships, so I'm kind of okay with like waiting until Ski becomes like an actual adult. But it does sound mad when I say it like that. But yeah, this is approaching the end of the speed build. I was gonna add that, but I kind of like the facade that I'd made already, adding some foliage. Amazing. I changed the interior though, so in the screenshots the interior will look completely different. And even when I hop back into game after like recording this, I'm probably going to change the interior again, but for now it's okay. But yeah, here's the dark ass fucking screenshots looking gloomy as shit. I hope you enjoyed the speed build of my voiceover. Follow me on Tumblr if you are so inclined, and I'll see you in the next